Hey y'all, it's Nathan Reinhardt. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the April numbers, specifically for the Woodlands single-family residential real estate here today. Some of the trends changed a little bit, and some of them stayed the same. If this is the first time you've been to my channel, my name is Nathan Reinhardt. I'm a realtor here in North Houston. If you have any questions about the Woodlands, what's going on in the market here currently, just from a number standpoint, or any of the surrounding communities, don't hesitate to give me a call, shoot me a text, or you can just get on my calendar. My information will be in the description here down below. I'd be happy to help. Okay, let's hop in here. For the month of April here in the Woodlands, Texas. All right, the first price bracket that we're going to take a look at is the $0 to $1 million. So for the month of April, there were 89 sales in this price point. There were 118 active listings in this price point. The median list price was $577,500, and the median sales price was $618,350. That left the sales price per square foot at around $220 per square foot there. Had the original list price to the sale price at 99.5%. So pretty tight market, as you can imagine. There's 118 homes for sale. Last year there was 120 homes for sale for context, so pretty similar. If you go back to 2019, there was 628 active listings at this price point. So like they're just, significantly less buyers, but there's also just a fraction of the inventory. When there is demand, stuff moves pretty quickly. In 2019, the days on market was 31 days. Right now, days on market was 9. It moves quick, and on average, when they pop up, they sell right away. And then sometimes there's a home that's been on the market for a little while that goes through. The $1 million to $2 million price point has been really competitive. For the month of March, you'll remember that the $1 to $1.1 million price point was getting almost 20 showings per listing, which is pretty crazy. When the cheaper price point, $300,000 to $500,000 price point, the homes were only getting 6 or 7 showings per listing. So for this month, there are 29 active listings in the $1 million to $2 million price point. A year ago, there were 31. In 2019, there were 78 homes for sale in this price point. Our median list price for the month of April was just under 1.3 million. A year ago, it was a little bit higher, 135. And then in 2019, it was 1.4. We had 18 sales compared to 11 for last year and 9 in 2019. Just for context, the dollars per square foot ended up being about almost the exact same year over year, 280 versus 278. Maybe to highlight how competitive it's been, the average sold price to the original list, it was a little bit over currently. So just under 102% of the list price. And then when we hop to 2 million plus, I don't restrict how high that goes there. We start to see that the number of sales drop off pretty good, just because there aren't that many that go through any given month. But for the month of April, we had 4 closings over $2 million. There are 32 active listings. Last year, there was 6 sales over $2 million, and there had been 25 active listings. For context, in 2019, there were 51 active listings and only a couple sales. The median sale price was $2.5 million, and the median listing price for this price point is a little over $3.2. All right, as we go into the pricing brackets that show us where the most activity is for the past month, from the $0 to $1 million, the most active price point in there was the $700,000 to $800,000. We got a little over 10 showings per listing in this price point. We also did see the activity pick up a little bit for some of the cheaper price points month over month. We went from 5 or 6 showings per listing to a little over 7 at the $300,000 and $400,000 range. But we've continued to see that over $600,000, the number of viewings per listing did continue to be higher than at the cheaper price points. And so in the $1 to $1.1 million range that had been so active the month before, we did see some of that activity drop off. So some of the buyers probably found homes there. We saw it drop down to a little over 10 showings per listing. The highest activity per listing was in the 1.5 to 1.6, which is a little over 13 showings per listing. Overall, between $1 and $2 million, we're seeing about 8 showings per listing, which is still pretty impressive activity for the price points we're talking about. Once you hop over the $2 million, we're seeing 3 to 4 showings per listing, and then when you go over $3 million, depending on the price bracket it's in there, I used more of a little bit larger data point. It's 250,000, anything from 1 showing per listing. There was quite a bit of activity between 3.5 and 3.75, where there were 6 showing per listing there. Overall, for the month of April, I would tell you that if you're looking at the Woodlands market specifically, it was a pretty tight market. So whether that's people in the rush to beat the summer move season, they want to have a home under contract. We are a community that does a significant portion of the the moves during the summer when kids are out of school. So we probably get, on average 60 to 65% between April and September. Just something to consider. We'll have to keep tabs on the market here this month to see if that continues or if it slows up just a little bit. I can tell you from my own personal activity over the last month that, in that $1 million price point, A, there's not a ton of properties, but B, the market was really tight. Stuff was moving really quick, just on average there. Something would pop up and it would go pending immediately. There were multiple people trying to buy something. Attend a open house or do anything else there at that price point. There was a steady stream of folks between anywhere from 800 to 1.2 million there. Like, there was quite a bit of activity and quite a bit of competition. We think about $1 million and we think about like that being a luxury level, and I tell you that can be true, but it still is a price point that's very competitive in the Woodlands market currently. I appreciate y'all stopping by and running through the numbers here real quick for the month of April. If y'all have any questions about the Woodlands specifically, if you have different price point, like what's available, what's going on, if you're curious about any of the surrounding neighborhoods or communities here on the north side, just let me know. You can give me a call, shoot me a text. My information is down below here. You can also just hop on my calendar and set up a time to have a Zoom call with you just to see what it is that might make sense for us to potentially work together. And happy to have that conversation with you to see what you're looking for. Anyway, my name is Nathan Reinhardt. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.